Okay, next let's take a quick look at the profile editor. Now you'll remember from my profile, I've got the Essentials background, I've got a little bit different headings, and I use an underline. These are all things that I can set in my profile. Now I don't want you to panic. If you don't know HTML or CSS, this is going to look a little bit like Greek to you. If you do know it and you just don't know, you didn't know where to make the change, here's where you come. Scroll down to the bottom of your text, and everything between the text CSS down to the last script, or I'm sorry, the last style, this is all making a change to these individual elements. Now again, if you don't know what this is, don't panic. They do have an editor that you can use that'll let you change and add images, change fonts and things like that. But if you're the do-it-yourself kind and you want to put your own CSS in there, this is where you do so. Okay, so if you're not the CSS type, let's take a look at the profile editor and see what options are available to us. Okay, this is the brand new profile editor. It takes your basic profile, and if you've just set your MySpace profile up, you know it looks an awful lot like this. It has the orange bars above your blurbs, and then it has orange headings for the About Me and the Who I'd Like to Meet. You can, of course, turn that into this, and that's simply with the editor, or this. Now, this is kind of what I've done. I've tiled an image behind it, but one recommendation I would make, if you're going to do this, make these areas solid backgrounds so that they're visible. I've seen a lot of profiles where they make it transparent, where you can see the images through this text, and it makes the text really hard to read. You don't want people clicking off your site because it's too busy or it's hard to read. Okay, let's get started doing that. They've taken the link off, and I'm not sure why, that gives you direct edit. So click on the download now. Wait for the page to load. And you're going to get a series of navigation links up here. You can set your background right here, your color, or your image. Now I have an image already selected, but if I wanted to choose another one, I could browse to it here and select it off my machine. I'm not going to do that. Set your background color. These are for the individual modules. You can set global settings. If you choose this and you choose a background color, it will be global to all of these areas: your contact tables, your navigation bar, your extended network, your profile, your About Me, your friend space, etc. Now once again, these are the modules: the about, or rather the personal info, extended network, blog, About Me, and interests. Okay, so the navigation bar, that's this. Okay, so if I wanted to make a change to that navigation bar, I could do it right here. I want to set the background color to this. That looks good. Set my borders. Right now they're top right, or they're all. I could set it just to the top in solid 1 pixel and make it this color. Okay, so you can come in here and get kind of scary, or you can use any one of the free MySpace layout profile pages, and I'll show you a couple of those in just a minute. They have themes that you can just copy and paste all the CSS into your About Me section, and it'll make all the changes for you. And if you're just getting started, that's where I recommend you start. I'm going to restart because I don't want to keep any of those changes. I like my profile the way it is. Again, this image came from my machine. I left this pretty generic. I didn't want to make any real, I didn't want it to stand out, so it's kind of fading into the background there. And all of my areas have solid background so that they're easily read, and these images won't interfere.